Why did I do that? But anyway, after that dumb mistake, welcome back to Dead Rising Part 2 of my Impractical playthrough challenge. Last time I completed the first case, and I did some stuff. Something I forgot to do the last time is I said I was going to check my pictures. Let's see what's on here. Now, I have not seen what pictures I have saved on here, so let's go through them all. Let's see. Not very good. Maybe I shouldn't show this because it's got a lot of spoiler stuff here. So, maybe if I find one that's like suitable, I can. Wait, what's that? No. Yeah, so I couldn't show any of those photos because a lot of them were story related. So, and there wasn't anything interesting in there as well. So now that I'm real quick, I better use this quick step to the best of my ability and get through here. So, let's go. And the book I need is there's one that makes the healing items last longer. So I need to get that real soon because having quick steps last and extended like really makes it easy on my part. So the goal right now, so I'm trying to decide. I have a lot of time to spend right now. So what I may do, I may head back to the food court just because I know I can get consistent quick steps there. I may head there, fight the convicts, go fight Cletus in the gun stop. The games in the gun store. I don't know why I said gun stop like it's a GameStop. So I want to trade in this M9 I got. You know, it's a pretty standard M9. Just bought it here yesterday. New. How much can I get for that M9? All right. Looking at this M9, I think we can give you about $4. And they'll probably like sell it for like 50 in there. Speaking of GameStop, this has nothing to do with Dead Rising. This is a story that happened to me, and I guess it does relate to it as Capcom in it. But to this day, I am still mad, and even just thinking of this gets me heated. I should have thought better. I should have not done it. So this was back before I was collecting games and back when I really didn't have money to spend. And I would sometimes trade in games to games, though. I would sell old PS2 games, which still to this day, I am still trying to build back up my PS2 collection. It's getting close. I'm almost like back to what I used to have, but I'm still got some left. And one day I took a bunch of PS2 games to GameStop to go trade in to get some new stuff. And in this pack of games, there was some standard stuff. I forgot which ones, just standard PS2 games. In this case, I had Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PlayStation 2. I had the PS2 port. Now, if you don't know this port, it is very hard to come by, and if you want to get a copy of it, it is going to cost you some money. I've seen some go for $80. I've seen some go for $100. And generally, it's not an easy game to find for a decent price. I went to GameStop. I got that thing. It was like $20. It was back before it had become like a high commodity. But I got it. I traded my copy, and the dude behind the counter, he saw it and he was like, "Ooh, what's this?" And he even showed the dude next to him. He's like, "Dude, look." And it was like in pristine condition. Like I'm talking, this had the manual, this had the disc, and like no scratches. It was like perfect condition, the most perfect you could ever get like a game. It was in. I got $45 for it, but you know, not a bad trade until you realize like I could have probably got $80, and I should have just never sold that game. And to this day, I am still upset by it. I wish I never sold it because I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's a great fighter. I would have loved to have the PS2 version again. I'm still on the lookout for it, but still to this day, it still makes me upset because it's like, what could have been? I could have had the PS2 version, and I wouldn't have gotten ripped off like that. And I'm sure they sold it for a high price. They probably put another Xenoblade where it's like, oh, we got this. You know, we could sell it for like $200. So yeah, don't trade games to GameStop. Like, you don't get much money for it at all, which I'm sure most people know at this point. Like, I don't... Like, maybe that was a good deal, but like, I wish I shouldn't. I never should have sold... And looking at that, I have been treading very far. I have not even said a thing about this game in a few minutes, so I need to get back to talking about this game. So let's let's get out of that talk. Let's get back to this. So I got a lot of quick steps. I got a lot of stuff. So now I'm good on health. I mostly just came here to get the health book. That's all I wanted. So now health items are boosted by more. Skateboarding book, useless. This is the weirder books in this game, because there's going to be 2 survivors, Yu and Shinji. They're going to be here around the time of the Adam the Clown case. And they only speak Japanese, and this book is the only one in the game. It's got one use and is never used again. You use it for that conversation, talking with them, and that is it. After that, it is never used again, and you never have to use it, like, for any point. It's an edge weapon. If I had the chainsaw, that'd be really useful. So I got time to kill, and I'm next to North Plaza, so I'm just going to go fight Cletus, then convicts, then make a trip back to the food court, then go fight Adam. And I've got a full stack of quick steps and a bunch of other stuff, so I should be good. I don't know how this battle's going to go, but it should be fun. Okay. Alright. I think there's a lot of tough trophies in this game and a lot of tough achievements. Transmissionary, which I have, I'd say that's another really tough one. It's where you have to answer all of Otis's calls. And it's one that doesn't sound too hard if you've never played the game, but it becomes very annoying because Otis will call you at the worst possible time, and if you get hit by a zombie, it interrupts the call because you can't attack zombies when you're answering a call, and if you miss it that one time and like he calls you and then he calls you back and you get hit again, he doesn't call back again, so you lose that call forever. And it's a pain. And also, I think the reason why you can miss it is because you have to save certain survivors. There are like 3 or 4 survivors in the game where you actually have to save them because Otis will call you about them in like an update. So if you don't like save those, and you miss out on it. And it's also one of the weirder ones is that you actually have to be at certain cases late. You actually have to wait for the possible time to go down before he will call you. So if you like go through the entire game, answer every call, you probably still won't get it because there's certain calls you actually have to be late to a case or pretty much be near the point of like almost missing it, where he'll call and say, hey, you should get back to the security room right now. And if you don't answer that call, it's it. And there were 2 points in the game. I did a full playthrough of it last year. I played through the entire game trying to get that trophy. Didn't get it and realized it was like 2 cases, and it was all those 2. So make sure you follow a guide for that because you don't want to have to play the game twice to get that trophy. And here's Cletus. Here's that guy where in the Wii version, if you like, you have to save him and you have to buy guns from him. Like, I still do not know what they thought, why they thought that was a good idea. And also that the time limit is gone in the Wii version. There's no time. So you have like ample time to do missions and cases. Like the thing that makes this game so good is that you have that time limit. You got to make use of your time like perfectly. And without that, it's like, it's not Dead Rising. That's why Dead Rising 4 sucked. They're like, oh, people were saying, oh, Dead Rising, I can play Dead Rising 4 now. Now the game is good. Because the thing that made Dead Rising suck was the time. It's like, all I have to say is get good. That's really it. Because the time is one of my favorite things about Dead Rising. I really love that time aspect. Like, I like having to like use your time wisely and like deciding like what do you want to do. Like, okay, do I want to save the survivor, or do I want to go into this case? And it's really a game of planning. I'd say. Yeah, this battle is going to be really tough. This is a hard battle to do. Because every time you get over, he's going to be throwing you over. So pretty much your time to do it is in stuff like that. Like you have to just get over the counter, wait for him either to drink. Okay, sorry. Stuff like that. So you got to like do things like that to actually get him. And slowly but surely you can get him that way. And also if you come over here, you can get some wine. So okay, actually I should get it. I've been saved in a bit, so maybe I should drink this. I do have those quick steps, so I should be good. But also there's wine over there. I don't want to waste them. He's going to reload. I'm just going to go over here and get a safety wine. I grabbed it. No, I didn't, but actually I got an open slot, so that's even better. So I don't have to worry about wasting a quick step. Oh. Okay, I need to heal very, very, very soon. I wasn't paying attention to this. I almost died. I need to hurry up because Cletus is barely. I barely got him through half of his life bar, so I better skedaddle and hurry up. Because every time he throws me over, it's one bar, and like you see, I'm slowly getting there. He's almost. If I keep this consistent pattern, that's where I'm gonna get him. Okay, so he's gonna do this. I'm gonna kick him. So I'm gonna do this 2 more times. So I got a consistent pattern of this. I'll grab a wine just for safety. I'm gonna head back behind roll display. I'm gonna heal up and I'm gonna pretty much do it again. I'll wait for him to reload this time. Okay, here we go. Go over. This should be. Oh, God, he's so fast. That's the thing. Like. But this should be it, though. If I can get him like consistent with this pattern and keep getting hits in every time, like he should be done. Oh, don't do that, friend. Don't do that. Okay, come on. Here we go. Cletus, you're going down. This is a hard battle just because you have. Just because like, he keeps throwing you over and you got to deal with all this other stuff to get him. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to use a quick step because I don't have another chance. I can just wait. Maybe I can go over and get under wine. Okay, I need to. Oh god. One, I need to drop that like pronto. Second, I better get my milk on. That was a little too risky. That was dangerous. I should have not gone for that. Yeah, screw it. I'm using a quick step when I get the chance. He's got such a good angle. I'm about to go outside. Like screw this. The zombies aren't as dangerous as Cletus right now. Gotta get in this corner. Use a quick step. I'm about to just rush back in. About to zoom. Get a wine. But also, the thing got to watch out for, the reason why the wine is bad, is he gets health back, I think, every time he drinks from a little bit. So, oh, this is why. I was like, what happened? Did I get unlock a cutscene I've never seen before? Like, no, it's a cutscene that happens every time 7 p.m. hits, where the zombies, now it's nighttime. Now I gotta deal with them being a bit stronger, and they're gonna be red. So they'll be turning to night fairly soon now. Yeah, and I believe this is taking out Dead Rising 4 as well. Like that game took everything out from Dead Rising. I don't. Oh man, that game. Like it could have been so good. Whoa! They can't be doing that to me. You see how I had like I got scared. Like, did I beat the boss already? Did something happen? It's like no, the game decided to just put me. Man, This battle, I forgot how hard this battle was. I remember even on stream playing this battle took a long time. Just because it's such a pain to get him, because it keeps throwing you over, and all melee in this battle is really difficult. But look, he's almost done. So I'm just gonna head over behind this thing right now. I'm gonna heal up, and he's gonna be dead. Okay. Ooh, and you reload. Ooh, and you start reload. Ooh, you're going down. He's done. Okay, maybe he's not done, but he's gonna be done soon. Let me get a good shot in. Okay, let me get a good shot in now. This is the run. Yep. All right, cool. That was a really hard battle. That's probably the toughest battle in the game, just because you have to deal with him throwing you over. If I had like a gun or something, it'd be way easier. Like, that's really the main goal of this battle, I'd say, is that you go behind the counter, you grab a shotgun or a sniper rifle, and you can just get them from there. Or just get a gun in general. I've fought him with melee weapons before, and it's still a tough battle, but this is definitely a ranged battle. But yeah, this is what happens in the Wii version. He starts getting attacked, and you have to pretty much stop the zombie right there. And he's like, "Thank you for saving me. Here, you can I'm open my shop up to you now." So you keep him alive, even though he just tried to murder you. And then he has the audacity that you just saved his life to still charge you for weapons. Like, that, oh man. And also the Wii version shortens the map kind of, and what they do is like they block off certain sections, so you can't go certain areas, and you're only like allowed to go through certain parts of an area. Like they pretty much force you to go down a path, and there's barely any zombies. Like it is garbage. So I gotta stop. I've been very negative these past two parts. I gotta stop. Let's just be more positive. Let's just talk about some good stuff. Like, look, I beat Cletus. I beat one of the harder bosses in the game, and I'm doing pretty good so far. Like, this challenge has been good. I haven't used a weapon so far. I've been all melee. I've got a lot of quick steps. Like, I got good inventory. I think I'm about to fight the convicts right now, so I'll be getting the cool cutscene along with the best music, boss music in this game. Where are all the zombies at? As you can tell, you're supposed to come out of the food court. That's why Frank's walking there, but I didn't do that. Here we go. Gone Guru by Lifeseeker. I have this song on my iPhone just because this song's good. Like, the lyrics are also pretty crazy too if you like go and read them up. Alright, so time to go fight the convicts. Now, this is a battle you'd think would be really hard without using weapons. Surprisingly, it is easy because the convict AI is incredibly stupid. And they will just drive into trees, and you can just do stuff like this. Just bam, just start hitting them. Just wait for them to crash into a tree, and then you have ample time. Right there, look, they're in a tree. Bam. Go for these guys to crash into a tree again. I always find it funny people say the convicts are hard. It's like, okay, just get them into a tree. That's all you got to do. They can't drive. God, look, terrible driving. I actually got it. All right, there to go. Make it. I'm gonna get rid of the driver first. Alright, see now? It's easy. Just get this guy. Alright, there we go. Battle's done. Like I said, convicts are a pretty easy battle just because they can't drive and you just got to exploit them and make sure they're in a tree. This is actually one of the survivors I can save just because I don't have too much to do right now. Actually, no. Should I save Sophie? What am I looking on time? You know what? Do I want to save? I could. Nah, I won't. No. I won't save her this time. I'll make sure some of the easier ones to do. You know what? To make it more interesting, because I want to make this as entertaining as possible, I will save Sophie and I will take her with me into the out of control scoop. Wherever she is.
Follow me.
So now I have to deal with I now begins dealing with the AI of the game, and it's going to get even worse because I'm about to deal with 4 survivors, one of which does not listen to any of your commands. So it's going to be very interesting. But with this, I'll have half of the the survivor count done, so that'll be good. Yeah, I'll put a waypoint right there. Get that book out. Just gotta make sure I always have the book, because you saw during the Cletus battle that sometimes I would accidentally use a health item. It's because sometimes I misclick or my timing's off a bit. So to make sure it doesn't happen, I just have a book, so that means Frank just reads, so I don't waste anything. Okay, so now I can actually just go now. So I'll just have her follow. They don't have to be indirectly in front of the door. Their name tag just has to be seen. So as long as you can see their name tag and they're like within a certain proximity, then it'll work. So I guess I'll have her wait over here just so I can, actually no.
Follow me.
Wait in here
Over there.
while I go. Actually, I got a good amount of quick steps. Do I need to? No, I kind of don't need to, but I do need to wait in here because I'll be getting that scoop pretty soon. I believe I get it at 8:30 maybe. I think 8:30 is when I get it, so I should be getting it pretty soon. So I guess I'll make one more quick step for the road, and then I'll head on. Oh boy. So I gotta move this down. I'll try and leave. I think I'll leave one wine just in case I don't want to use a quick step. I forgot that does Spitfire. It's the yogurts that do it. But now I gotta move the Spitfire because now that's gonna be there. But let's see what time is it? I should be getting the scoop right about now. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just like completely wrong. Which in this case looks like I was completely wrong. Alright, good amount of quick steps. I'd say a fairly good amount of quick steps. I'm good for a while now. I don't think I'll be needing too many for the Atom fight, and I won't be using any when I'm walking with survivors. Another quick one, submachine gun up here. It's pretty useful. I didn't show this earlier, and I can't do it right now because it'll be considered a weapon, but if you break these plates, I believe you get 500 PP each. And if you break all of them, you get a certain amount of PP, so you can level up that way as well. Okay, so I should probably get these guys. There's going to be a lot of time to kill, so for the purpose of this time, I'm going to speed things up. So I will be back when I get the scoop. All right, here we go. Out of control. So it's 9 o'clock. I was wrong. It's not 7. It's not 8. It's 9. All right, maybe there's somebody out there. You want to go check it out? Yes, I will.
Come on.
Do I have... Actually, I don't want that. So, time to head out.
Come on.
This is gonna be different because last time I didn't have a survivor, so it's gonna be. Don't tell me she's gonna be. Oh, God, I gotta drop the wine just so I can hold her hand. Just be... No, I don't want to give you that. I gotta. I gotta hold the book now. This can be kind of a pain because sometimes when you hold hands, it doesn't work as well. So sometimes it drops out, and sometimes it just doesn't. You know, you see how fast that zombie is? This is how fast he was moving. Like, dang. See, like I'm trying to do, and like it doesn't work sometimes, and like it gets broken up easily. But the ones where it's like they get on your back works real well to a point where you can kind of just like walk through zombies without like any worry whatsoever. All right, so I think for safety, since you'll be real close here, I think I'll have her wait inside a Coconut Sports.
Over there.
Because every time a cutscene happens, it breaks any of those markers. So as soon as the cutscene starts, as soon as the cutscene ends, she's gonna start heading to my direction. So I'm gonna have to head real quick back to that area and go put it back.
Stay away from there, Gramps. Huh? Everyone used to laugh at me. I was a walking punchline.
Dude is crazy.
Everyone died. That's why I decided to give all the happy people a lift on this fun ride. I won't let you stop the ride, Gramps. If the ride stops, then the zombies come back. And that won't be any fun at all.
Dude, this dude's nuts. All right, here we go. This is pretty much I'd say when. Well, I could have said that about the Cletus because that Cletus fight was pretty hard, but this is really when I'd say like it starts getting tough. And this is the last boss I fought when I was trying this without leveling, starting from like plain level 1. I actually was able to beat Adam at level like 5, I believe. It is possible, but just know it takes a very long time. You have to be very patient. But oh man, is it satisfying when you beat him. So like I said, this is actually isn't too crazy. Come on. No. Like I said, that this move right here, that kick, well, not the jump kick, but like this move right there, that is what like just tears these bosses to shreds. Like look how much damage it does. Like, I'm so confident I'm about to punch Adam to finish this fight off. Maybe I'm not that confident. Never mind. Let me actually. But he is going down. Since he starts flipping. Yep, there you go. Real fast. So fast, in fact, that the lights are still on, which very rarely happens. And this still is like the craziest, like, boss death. Like, I remember when I first saw this was like insane. It's still pretty crazy. I'm so tempted. It's like that's right there. If I have that weapon, the game is done. But nope. I gotta leave it alone. I actually can wear that jacket. Maybe it's when I get to the security room again. I'll show off some of the bonus clothes. Okay, I won't let that guy sit here because see she's coming. So, next now it works out fine. First I gotta get rid of these guys. What is she doing trying to fight these zombies? There actually are a few survivors in this game. I don't know. I guess they like spent time programming them because they actually are good at fighting zombies. And if you give them weapons, are actually competent. Like I remember one point I did a playthrough of this game where I actually kept the survivors with me throughout the entire game. I just would not let them go back to the security room. And I remember it was real cool. Like they had like katanas, some of them had guns, like see, the reason this survivor sucks is because Greg does not want you to get in front of him. He has to follow you to his destination. So it kind of sucks. You can't get too far away from him and you can't get too ahead of him. No, you can't get... It's the same thing. Pretty much, you can't be too far behind. You can't be too far ahead. Because he will just stop and wait and pretty much be like, hey, where you coming? Like I said, when you got to deal with other survivors and Greg, it's not so easy. Especially when it's survivors that won't fight. As you can see, this is my go-to move. The drop kick does a lot of damage. It's a one-hit kill, and it's just great. Scrums have to hold hands. Look at that. She's not even like letting me do it. Like, as I said, sometimes like the AI and just mechanics of this game sometimes are kind of weird. I love this game. I think this is a really good game, but man, the AI does not work. It is broken. Thankfully, Dead Rising 2 fixes it, but Dead Rising 1's, as you can see, they do their own thing, and they sometimes will work and sometimes they won't. Like this, I don't know why this dude did, like, look where he's doing. The bathroom is literally right here, and he see him going in circles.
Follow me. Go.
Right. I'm gonna go see if those guys are in that room. I'm gonna go check real quick. If not, then it's fine. I'll just get this done. I'll go get 2 other survivors later. They're in the bookstore, then cool. I can just get them now and. Nope, I was too early. I should have waited a bit before I came in here. So, yeah, I'm gonna miss out on them, but it's fine. I have many chances. Like I said, I'm just able to save 10, or I'm just trying to save 10 at least, so I can pick which ones. If it was more like I'm trying to try and save all 50 survivors, then it'd be another thing entirely. Which that would probably be the ultimate challenge of this game. Beat Dead Rising. No weapons. No vehicles. No juices. I think that's also what makes it easier is that I'm able to use juices. If I couldn't use the juices and the upgrades from that, no juices. And save at least 50 survivors, like that would be nuts.
Follow me.
Okay. To make this fast. Trying to hold hand doesn't work. All right. So how am I gonna? This part's gonna be real tough because there's gonna be a bunch of zombies here. I'm not sure. Is Greg following? Okay, Greg's following. I'm just gonna get her to the area and hope that Greg follows. Oh, he is. Well, it's a stark difference from when I played this part last time. When I played it last year, this part was like infested with zombies, and it took like almost 8 minutes to get to this area because they would not follow, and they were doing. Look at Greg, what's he doing? Oh my god, okay, I gotta blur that out. Spoilers. All right. Damn. Okay, the Queen Bee cutscene. Pretty much to show queen bees, which now that they're in the game, I can also say I cannot use queen bees as well. They are also weapons, so no queen bees. And yes, this is a cutscene. It does not count, so I'm still good. So yeah, no queen bees.
What in the hell is going on around here?
All right. Oh, now Greg's still back there. I gotta go get him because he wasn't close enough. And there's a queen bee right there. You can usually tell because actually no, you can see it on the back. You see the red dot, and usually if they're like pointing towards their head, that means they have a queen bee. So that's the way to signify those zombies. All right, now where's Greg at? He's right here. He finally got his axe straight. He stopped walking in the bushes, so now he can go. And because this is the first time that... Okay, no, never mind. So, one of the cool things is that the first time you come back to this, there are not going to be any zombies. I believe there will not be any because I didn't use it. Oh, no, there is. But if I had come here, when I came back from case 1-4 to go activate that, there would be no zombies in the warehouse and there would be no zombies in the elevator because it's the first time through, so there's not any. But luckily it's not too bad, so I can get them. That should be all of them. Oh no, one more. I'm sure this is the case. Oh no, wait. Oh, I know which one this is. The dude, the injured guy in North Plaza. All right, well, let's take it back to the security room. And Greg, I always have to get just because the shortcut saves so much time that like I need to get it. It'll save me having to walk across the park, so I'm always gonna go for that. And now Otis has a friend. I love how Otis is excited. Like, this is so exciting. Yeah, this is so exciting, Otis. People are dying out there. This is so exciting. I can't sleep. It's like, Otis.
Yo, Frank! Give me a hand here.
Hey. What gives?
Considering the helicopter and all, we have to work together. But that doesn't mean we can tell you everything. And everything we do tell you can't necessarily be printed.
Yeah, so?
So, I just want you to appreciate the situation.
Well, we're up to our necks in zombies. Yeah, I think I appreciate the situation just fine.
Zombies. I still can't believe all this, you know? Seems so unreal.
You all right there?
Yeah, I got it.
You should rest a while, Brad.
You go ahead and catch some sleep first. We can switch in 4 hours, okay?
Alright, cutscene is done. So now she's gonna be asleep and... Well, really, like... She better finish that sandwich. It's getting cold, along with... Whatever's in that cup right there. It ain't coffee, but... I forgot, because it goes up 30%. Now apples will do like 2 or 3. So since I have the time here, I can show off some of the costumes and that. The Mega Man clothes, which I could be doing, but I need the Buster, which without having that, like, nah. So, nah, maybe if I was doing like all convicts, that's for defeating the convicts. I believe that one, like for underwear, I believe that's beating 1,000 zombies barehanded. Right. That's what you get for getting transceiver, which like I had to worry that for a playthrough because I was like, I need to make that like worth it because that took way too long. And those you get like some boots or something. Yeah, I think I'm wearing them. Yeah, you get those. The wrestling boots. The police hat, I believe you get that for saving all 50 survivors, saving at least 50 survivors. I think it's from the Saint trophy. I think this is for shooting a helicopter down. Spoilers. And these are combat boots, so I'll be keeping these on now. And that's pretty much it. That's all the optional clothes, and of course the real Mega Man Buster, which would really destroy the game. Which if you thought the mini chainsaws did damage, get that real Mega Buster because nothing stands in your way. Like bosses will legit go down in one shot. Let me see if I can get that glitch to happen, or at least not the glitch, or at least that little cool thing. Let's see. I got it. Yeah. Frank has great leg strength. I forgot. You guys can't see in this. Just imagine me saving my game. I'll just put some pictures over this when something's happened like this. So I'm saving my game right now. All right, Frank's now just hovering and everything. So yeah, I think this will draw a close for part 2 of Dead Rising No Weapon Challenge. So I've gotten quite a bit accomplished. I beat 2 bosses. I saved a few survivors. I did some stuff. I still have a lot of time left. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I believe I'm just going to try maybe to save some more survivors since I have quite a few hours. I really don't want to just be sitting here waiting. So next time I'll be going after some survivors and make my way to start case 2. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.